Well, I haven't really seen any people talking about this new for 2025 roller coaster located in Austria. No, I'm not talking about Helios, the Mack Rides Big Dipper coaster that opened in Phantasiana, but we also have another Big Dipper coaster located somewhere else. The famous Wiener Prater. Yup, that's right, even though you could say this is just another Mack Rides Big Dipper roller coaster, nothing special, but no, this roller coaster is special. It has some special elements, of course. And before talking more about this roller coaster, have you really heard about Wiener Looping at Wiener Prater? So before revealing those special elements this roller coaster has, let's talk about the nerdy stats of the ride real quick. That's just mandatory. Now, first of all, as I said before, Wiener Looping is a Mack Rides Big Dipper coaster and it reaches a height of 31 meters / 101.7 feet and a top speed of 81 kilometers per hour / 50.3 miles per hour. Yeah, if you ask the American enthusiasts over there, you might think this is a very small coaster, but compared to Europe standards, it's alright, it's decent. But listen up, the length of the ride is only 518 meters / 1,700 feet, and that isn't really much, but the roller coaster layout is very compact. It looks like a pretzel. Oh well, it kinda rides like 1-2 with a total of 3 inversions, and you have that drawn out finish loop with hang time, a banana roll and a whippy dive loop. And now, first of all, let's talk about the special features, and this is where the roller coaster starts out with a slow-paced turn, and then you have that 92-degree drop. Even though it's short, it's beyond vertical. Awesome. And now the second special thing can't be found on any other Mack Rides Big Dipper roller coaster, and that is a backwards facing seat. Yeah, you heard me, that's awesome. Now you might as well make an awesome counter because of my lack of English vocabulary, sorry man. But now let's get back to business, because the only roller coaster YouTuber I have seen riding Wiener Looping is actually Canopy Coaster, and thank you for this off-ride, non-copyrighted and POV footage, thank you. And yeah, based on just seeing the pure roller coaster layout right here, it's very compact, very twisty. We should call it a spaghetti ball roller coaster layout. It looks promising, perhaps the best roller coaster in Austria. Whoa, I'm running out of breath real quick, but you know Austria isn't really famous for those big punchy and awesome coasters, but let's see. This roller coaster has a special start where you have the lift hill and then it just turns through a non-bank turn, and then you have a large trim brake slowing the train down, but then you hit that beyond vertical drop, and quickly after that an ejector airtime hill. But then after that, the rest of the ride experience is pretty much hang time. First of all, you have this banana roll loop, and yeah, it's slow paced, and with no surprise after that you have this very drawn out hang time filled so-called finish loop, which is basically just a very drawn out vertical loop. Then after that, the coaster quickly banks up to the right and then twists to the left down into a small dive loop right here. Yet again, another slow paced inversion with hang time, and after that, well, the ride experience is pretty much done, because you go into this small helix, then a little small twist, and you turn into the brake run, Yeah, sadly, I have heard that the final section right here doesn't really do anything, it's just filler track. But with that being said, is Wiener Looping the best roller coaster in Austria, and how does it compare to the other Big Dipper roller coasters around the world? Now, the only main roller coaster in Austria Wiener Looping pretty much has to beat is actually a new ride, also the Mack Rides Big Dipper, called Helios at Phantasiana. Yeah, I know, Wiener Prater is also home to a couple of awesome portable roller coasters out there, such as Olympia Looping and Teststrecke, but they don't count in my opinion. But if I had to compare both of the new Mack Rides Big Dippers located in Austria, I think Helios might take the cake right here. And I have also seen both reviews from Canopy Coaster. He gives Wiener Looping a 7 and Helios an 8 out of 10. And well, yeah, that seems pretty fair in my opinion. But what if you rode the backwards train on this roller coaster? This experience might be the best in Austria. But then I have one last question in this video. How does Wiener Looping compare to the other Big Dipper roller coasters around the world? Well, there are only 2 Mack Rides Big Dipper coasters left, the prototype Lost Gravity at Walibi Holland and Dynamite at Freizeit Park Plon. Heißt es Plon oder Plon? Gib mir eine Antwort in the comments below, man. Oh well, I can't really see Wiener Looping competing with Dynamite or Lost Gravity because they are both bigger and they look more intense and filled with a bit more in terms of elements. And yeah, that's probably why we haven't really heard much about this roller coaster, but it is still a great addition to Austria and Wiener Prater, a roller coaster that is standing there, not portable. I have also considered doing an Austria trip combining everything from mountains, water parks, and you know, the amusement parks, of course, because we got two new Mack Rides BigDippers right here. Now, I really want to know in the comments below, have you ridden Helios, Wiener Looping, just any of these roller coasters? Let me know what you think of these rides in the comments below. Yet again, go, 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 go. And now at the end of the day, I'm always gonna say bye bye.